everybody. Well, we're back out here in Louisville. Hopefully we don't get punished by that freak storm that I got caught in last time. It only lasted like an hour and a half on the last video I did, but the waves were like 3 or 4 foot high. I was afraid I was gonna roll the kayak and lose all my equipment and stuff, but we're back out here to try the lake. It's really calm. I just went over the main bridge over this lake and it's crystal clear over there. There's a little bit of ripple on the water right now, but there is a lot of bait jumping around. I mean, you can see it in the background. So we're gonna go chase these sand bass again. So thanks for clicking on this video. Hope you like it. Hey, I thought I'd let you know we've got some new equipment on the kayak. I have got a 52-pound thrust troll motor. I am going to try to see if I get more speed out of this one. I don't think so. I think in theory the propeller can only go so fast and can push so much water, but I know the 30-pound thrust troll motor can push it at about 3.5 miles per hour. Let's see what this 52-pound thrust Minn Kota, I mean, it is huge, but I had to change the prop on this kayak because it wouldn't go through my what do you call it, the hole in the middle of the kayak that the pedal drive used to go through, and now the troll motor goes through. It wouldn't go through there with the original prop, so I had to go to a little bit smaller prop. I think it has to do with the pitch on the prop, the speed, but we're gonna find out today. I also have some big black bass jumping around up here. I have 2 new reels, and I'll show you those here. And basically, I just love that white Shakespeare. So what I did is I got another one, and I went ahead and got me a second Shakespeare that you'll see it's the silver one. And we're going to give that a try today to see if it performs better than the cherry would. Okay? There's a little bit of information of what's going on with my kayak. Talk to you later. See you out there. Well, first thing I noticed that it's either the prop is not balanced right, so I'll have to take it out and see if it's anything stuck in the prop. What I'm doing is I am actually scanning for birds. So where I see the birds, I said, okay, so that's what I'm looking for, is those birds, like we did the last time on the last video. I'm also looking for surface activity, and sometimes boats will tell me if somebody is on the fish. Now, I just heard a fish jump, but there's a lot of carp jumping around. What I'm looking for is a splash, not just a jump. Because carp, okay, let's see if we can see one coming up. You'll see a carp and it kind of just does an arch. Every now and then you will see a carp jump. But sand bass, that's kind of strange there. Sand bass, that may be an alligator gar. See, that was a carp. See, that's a carp. See, they're just doing a roll. But a sand bass will splash when he hits that shad. Not sure what these guys are. There's a huge bait ball going underneath us, down on the very bottom. These could be sand bass up around here. That wasn't. That was a carp. That was a carp. It was close. See, that's a little wounded shad there. That's a big carp or buffalo. That looks like a wounded shad. You know what? Let's switch over to top water. I was told not to do that. If these are sand bass, my mind is playing tricks on me. It's saying, okay, you're going out here where they normally are and where normally the bigger schools are, but at the same time I'm thinking, oh man, what if they're back where I just came from? But we're going to try out here. Here's the advantage. We're headed into the wind because the wind's coming out of the east and it's really, really calm. If the wind picks up, at least we're going back with the wind in our backs to help us out a little bit. By the way, I'm testing this motor out. I'm even at full throttle. There's a disturbance in the water there. Even at full throttle, I'm still only doing 3.4. So I'm doing the same as my 30. So I'm going back to my 30. Yeah, there's some activity. I don't know if you can see it. I noticed a pattern in the waves, and that's what catches my attention. They're right in front of me. Not sure what it is. I'm gonna start slowing down. And I hate this vibration. And it doesn't. The troll motor isn't staying still either. They're not on the surface. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a disturbance on the water, and that's why I think they're chasing shad. This is too small, though. Hang on, buddy. Well, I didn't have the camera, or that camera on. Yeah, I did have my head camera on, but anyway, I got that one. He hit it on the drop, on the bottom with a slab. Come here, buddy. Gill plate, gill plate, gill plate. All right, he hit this, so they've got some sharp gill plates. No, catfish. What in the world? Channel cat. You like my ghost minnow, huh? Well guys, that's all I'm going to have for you today. As you can see, I am back home. I am out of the heat. I think I quit about maybe 10:30, and it's getting hot out there. I am starting to get burned up, but real quickly, I'm just going to cover a couple of things. I know in the video I said, at the beginning of this video, I said that I had 2 Shakespeares. Actually, let me grab them and I'll show you what I've got. This is the new Excursion, but I topped it off with this this fluter. All right, so it is really light. You can cast it all day. So anyway, that's what the second Excursion that I've got, that I'm gonna keep it on this kayak. So you'll be seeing this all the time on the kayak. All right, hang on and I'll show you the other Shakespeare rod. All right, this is the other Shakespeare. I haven't even taken off the plastic, and I may not until it finally starts to bother me. But this is the other Shakespeare rod. All of these are 7 foot. And the reason I recommend everybody getting a 7 foot when you're on a kayak is that if the fish goes around your kayak, you need to be able to get around it, or even over your fishing poles that you're gonna have behind you, and they're gonna be full length. So you're gonna need to get over and around in case the fish goes around you. And I'm talking only big fish, maybe not these sandbags. You probably might be able to horse these sandbags. But anyway, this is the other one. It's a little bit lighter duty, and I paired it off with the. I don't even know what this one is. Yeah, it's a Shakespeare. So it's a Shakespeare on a Shakespeare. So I hope you can see that. It's a real nice nice setup. It's also light. Okay. Compared to the first Excursion that I showed you. Now that reel is a little tougher. That's just in case I decide to go for striper, or I need to set the hook on a good black bass or something. And yes, you finally saw me. Let me put this down. You finally saw me. I'm starting to use these again. This is the Bantam 1001. It's an older model. Don't like, it's got a little bit of play back and forth. Leave it in the comment section how you get rid of this little play. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. But it's left-handed, because I'm used to the right-hand reel. I can cast and wind really quick with this. This rod is a little bit shorter than I like, but it is not a take-apart, so it doesn't break down. It's actually just a 6-footer, but it casts like a dream. With heavier lures. I'm not very good at casting real light stuff, and I think I've got like 20-25 pound line on this, because I used to go for striper with it, just cast out there and hold it, and if they hit, then I set the hook on it. And also I used to worm fish a lot on my bass boat. I don't worm fish as much on this kayak, but I used to be pretty good at worm fishing. So anyway, I'm not going to rattle on. That's what I've got for you today. It's incredibly hot. You can see I've already changed my shirt out of that long sleeve blue that I had on. So thanks for tuning in today. Hey, remember, if it jerks, set the hook, and don't forget to subscribe and like. Later, guys. Bye.